welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. Joined here as always with my brother Tim. And today, we got quite the slate. Should be a fun one. We got, I believe, an 8 or 9 game NHL slate. We got like a 10 game NBA slate. We got an NFL wildcard game to wrap up the wildcard weekends. So it should be a fun one there. But before we get into today's slate, before we look at today's games, we're going to go break. We're going to take a look at what happened yesterday. What went right? What went wrong? For me, what went right? Yeah, our college basketball finally picked it up yesterday. We went 9-1. Tim will break down all those games when we get to it. Had very small slate, very small cards in both the NHL and the NBA, and combined went 0-3 in them. The only game of the NHL slate yesterday, the Washington Capitals. In regulation, we lose 4-2 against the Vancouver Canucks. And then in the NBA, Golden State Warriors plus the 4.5. They were covering for most of the game, fall apart in the fourth quarter. So the Nuggets, I felt like that was a theme yesterday. Let's fall apart in the end of the third, and then into the fourth quarter. Both those were close, competitive for most of the games. Both those lose by around 20 points each. And the NFL finally had a little bit of a bounce-back day after an absolute terrible Saturday, a great Sunday, 3-1 overall. Buccaneers, not even a sweat. Cowboys, though, that was a bad bet. That was not a good one there. And then I added later in the day the over 46 in Kansas City and Pittsburgh. It hit. And I also added the team total over for the Steelers at 16.5. That one hit as well. So a 3-1 NFL playoffs day. 3-1 up 1.90 units in the NFL. 0-2 in the NBA, down 2.22 units. 0-1 in the NHL, down 1.30 units. And then in college basketball went 9-1, up 7.80 units. So overall, yesterday 12-5 for me, up 6.18 units. A very nice day. Which brings my 2022 record and my January record to 383, 383, and 16 overall, down 19.22 units, hoping to continue to work that way back up to breaking even and profitability. So good day yesterday, hoping to continue that today. I like the slate for the NHL.
Yeah, it was a mediocre day. It could have been a lot better. Friday was a lot better for NFL than Saturday was. I had Pittsburgh, loser. I had Philadelphia, loser. Dallas, loser. So 0-3 for that. The only one up on the site was the Dallas Cowboys, -3. That was the only one that we had up there. So that was a loser. It happens. On the site, NBA, I had Houston over. It got to about 230. Definitely wasn't a defensive matchup, but did not get to that 240 mark. And then I had Denver plus 4.5. 3-point game going into the fourth quarter. And the only bet I did cash for the NBA yesterday was Nikola Jokic triple-double, which he gets his 9th one of the season. So that was really good for him. But other than that, nothing really good in the NBA. Nick lost his only hockey game, but 9-1 in college basketball. We'll go to the only loser first, which was the over in Cincinnati and Wichita. We had it at 133. I think it finished at like a 117 or 117. Yeah,
it was in the 120s. I thought
maybe 120s. Got close, but didn't get close enough. Was hoping for overtime, did not happen. So it happens. As for our winners, Nova -15. The over in that Nova game as well. Over in Binghamton. Over in the Manhattan game. Under in Iowa. Under in Fairfield. Under in Bucknell. Under in Army. And under in Georgetown. If you guys were there for our the Saturday live watch along, which we'll be doing another one this Saturday most likely, I gave out our package. I put it on the screen for a minute, and that package went 8-1. So if anybody did take that, when we put it up during that one show, Saturdays at 7 o'clock we started.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to start doing that pretty much weekly at this point. So if you guys saw that, had a really good night, a really good day yesterday in college basketball. Ultimately on the site, 9-5, the second straight profitable day. Hope to keep on rolling in it today. Big NBA slate. There's 6 games up on the site for that, which we'll end up going over here. I actually handicapped a little bit of the NHL slate, so I have a couple plays there. And I think we have, 20-something college basketball plays for today?
Something along those lines.
So lots of plays today. Big day. Hopefully make some money.
Yeah, and I remember also with that live stream, the live watch-along, it was around, I think, 2 hours and 40-something minutes in when Dre got on. We were talking a little bit about that Kansas City game, and he was like, who do you think's going to have a good game in there? It was like either Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce. And then like Tim said neither, and then I said Byron Pringle for 100 yards and a touchdown. He didn't get 100 yards, but he got 2 touchdowns. So
there you go. But we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll jump into some games for today. Good morning, guys. Always a pleasure. Let's make some money today. Of course, Tiffany, welcome. Let's Go Wild Picks is saying something about the Avalanche. I don't know.
Yeah.
Love you, Terry. I will say, you'll see my – oh, you already saw my card. Greetings, Twins. Let's get it. Let's get it today. Let's do it. We'll go ahead and start off. I guess this is the first game of the night that we're going to look at.
Yeah, we're looking at the Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams for this one here. Rams are 3.5-point home favorites, total of 49.5. Where are we looking to kick off today's slate?
We're getting plus points with the Cardinals, who are 8-1 on the road this year. I forgot to type in Arizona into my thing. I grabbed Arizona plus 3.5. I think that's a solid spot. You're getting 3 and the hook. I feel like that hook could definitely come into play. This is going to be a close competitive game between these two teams. Sorry. And I just think it's a really good spot. Cardinals have been – I know they're straggling along. They didn't get the division last week. They could have won the division if they beat Seattle. I felt like that was a letdown spot for them. So made sense that one. This team's good. This team's good against the spread and on the road this year, 8-1. We're gonna ride that road record, and we're gonna ride with Arizona plus 3.5 tonight.
Yeah, this was a pretty plain and simple play for me as well. I took Arizona on the road here plus the points, and I sprinkled on the money line as well. Plain and simple. I think if this game is going to come down to a field goal, I can see this being 27-24, 24-21. 20, whatever. Like, I can see this being a 3-point game at the end of the day. And when it comes to that, I would love having the 3.5 here. I can also potentially see overtime in this game, to be completely honest. These are two tightly contested teams. I just think 3.5 points is way too many to give Pack to Stafford at the end of the game here, where I think that he might – I mean, if you're looking for a prop, I don't know what the price of this prop would be, but interceptions over over half an interception for Matthew Stafford.
I think you find that on player props.
Yeah, I think that he's going to get at least 1 interception tonight. He's just someone that I just don't trust, particularly in big games, and because this is like I think this is like the second playoff game of his career.
Would that be under specials? Interceptions. Over half an interception is minus 139.
That's not a bad price. I think Matthew Stafford throws a pick in this game as well. I like this Arizona defense, so I'm going to take the Cardinals plus 3.5 and on the money line.
Let's roll with it. But that is the one NBA game.
NFL.
NFL game. Sorry, NFL. Suppness. Thoughts on Illinois money line or the under 148? I will say, if you want the under, you missed your price. You missed your line. Me and Nick picked up the under last night at 151. So we do like the under in this game. We have it marked around. Obviously, we had it a decent price. Unless we wouldn't have gone after it. What did we have this one at? I'm pulling up my spreadsheets now. 146.5. So probably not as much value now on it. But we're on the under 151 in that game. Let's roll into some NBA though, Nick. Because I know we got games like all day.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun day because I believe this game starts at 12:40 for the NBA, and we have an NHL game starting at 1:00 today. So should be interesting.
Yeah.
Boston Celtics are 5.5-point home favorites against the New Orleans Pelicans here. Total of 213 in this game. Where are you looking at in this one?
I'm taking a shot with this one. I'm going after the Pelicans in this game. I grabbed them plus, I believe it's 5.5. I think it could be a good spot for him. You're looking at I realize the Pelicans have not been good most of the year, but normally I noticed in earlier games, the underdogs normally seem to do better in early games. I've seen that the past couple of times. Also, New Orleans is on a little bit of a run. They've covered in 4 out of the last 5. Sorry, I woke up at like 6:30 this morning and then drove 2 hours, so I'm a little bit tired. But New Orleans is on a little bit of a run at the moment, and I don't want to really get in front of that one. Only player out of significance in this game is Marcus Smart. So I'm going to go ahead and grab New Orleans plus the 5.5 points on the road. I think this could be a good spot for him.
Yeah, for me, let me get my NBA notes up. So I have my projected lines.
Slacker.
Yeah, I know. I had this game at 7.5. So it's a lean towards the Celtics for me in this game. I didn't bet it, but I would only be leaning towards the home favorite here in this one. I just don't trust the New Orleans Pelicans at all. They're not a very good team, and I think this Boston Celtics team should take care of business in this one. But I'm not betting it.
That's fair. What up, guys? What's up, Eddie? You hit the like button. We appreciate that. If you guys haven't hit the like button, you're not going to have good luck today. So you should hit the like button. Earle, Packers Super Bowl champs?
No.
I'm going to say no. I have a couple of teams in mind before that.
Like the ones they're playing this weekend.
No.
I've already bet. I bet one game so far for the divisional round, and I got the Niners at +5 and +190.
And you already know, or most people probably know who are watching the show. I have a ticket 18-1 Cincinnati Bengals. So I like Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. Terrible day for me yesterday. Let's hope we can get back on track. Yeah, NBA and NFL were not good. Luckily, college basketball and Russian table tennis saved me yesterday. I think I made a combined 18 units in both college basketball and Russian table tennis. Purdue, Illinois, over. We have the under. But at that line, it's getting close to that point. But no, we have that game lined around at 146. So there you go.
Move on. Yeah, Charlotte Hornets are at the New York Knicks here. The Knicks are 1-point home favorites. Total of 217.5 in this game. Where are you looking?
Yeah, these two teams have been pretty hot lately. Both of them 7-3 against the spread in the last 10. I'm grabbing Charlotte. I got them at +102 on the money line. I think this could be a decent shot for them. This Knicks team is still a little bit beat up with Kemba Walker listed as questionable, and they're still doing like no Cam Reddish and no Nerlens Noel. Only guy out for the Charlotte Hornets is Kelly Oubre. I think it could be a good spot for Charlotte to come in, get a win, and keep moving up in this Eastern Conference. So I'm grabbing Charlotte today.
Yeah, this is a pass for me. I had this game around 2 for New York, so I guess this would be a slight lean towards the Knicks. But once again, I'm not getting involved in this game. I have 3 plays I like for today's slate, and there's the one coming up next, and then 2 later down the line.
Sounds good. We'll keep on rolling to that next game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Philadelphia 76ers at the Washington Wizards, and I typed that in as -160 instead of -3.5.
Shame.
I read that quick. Against the Washington Wizards, total 215.5. Where are you looking at this one?
It'd be leaning towards Philadelphia, but I'm not getting involved in this game. I'm not really good with Philly. Obviously, they're 9-1 their last 10 games. They've covered in 8 out of the last 10. They've been on a really, really good stretch. But Bradley Beal was listed as questionable for today's game, so he could be back. Both teams are pretty close to healthy at this point. It would be a lean towards Philly, but I did not get involved in this game.
I did. I took Philly. I had this game projected around a 7, and you're going to be 3.5. I just took them straight up here, -160. That's why I typed it into the thing like that. And ignoring the little over a basket price here, and just took them straight up at the -160 price. I think that's a very reasonable price. Because at 7, I think they should have been projected around probably -215, -220. So for me here, I'm just going to take Philly straight up, the minus 160 against Washington here.
Cool. We'll keep moving on. Sorry. Just texting. There we go.
During the show?
Yes. Christina's bringing me a green tea. I'm telling her to go through your room. But let's keep rolling on.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nets are at the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are 3-point home favorites in this one here. Total of 221. Where are you looking here?
Yes, I'm riding with Cleveland. This is just a fate of the Nets right now. Just because Brooklyn kind of got some bad news. Kevin Durant's out for a while. I think he's out 4 to 6 weeks with a MCL sprain in his left knee. So that's not good for him. He's going to be out for a while. And this is where I think they start to fall a little bit. You get a Cleveland team who is one of the best teams against the spread in the league. I think they're number 1 still, or close to. They're number 1 still at 28, 14, and 2. This is a team that I think you're going to get some good value out of. I think Cleveland wins this game. Plus, Kyrie Irving's going to play in this game, so I think that's going to be a little bit of a distraction again. I don't like games that Kyrie Irving plays in. I'm going to fade Kyrie. So, grabbing Cleveland -3.
Yeah, this is actually just one I just added to my slate because I totally forgot about the Kevin Durant news, and I'm going to bump the power rankings for who do you call it down? The Nets. So I now have this game around 5.5 for Cleveland. I had it around 3. I had the line spot on earlier. So once again, I'm going to bypass the 3 points though. I'm going to take the Cleveland Cavaliers straight up on the money line here at -145. Once again, I think that's a very reasonable price. We have no problem laying -140s, -145s in sports like baseball and hockey. Let's not try to get too cute here sometimes with the NBA, and I'll just take the straight up money line here at -145. I think Cleveland gets the job done here.
That's fair. We'll go ahead and keep it. Oh, there was one on chat. Hi, Nina. Thank you for the green tea. I appreciate it.
We need to go out and get sweet tea after this. We ran out.
Oh, well, okay. I love how we just have random conversations during the show. It's fantastic.
It shows we're human, right?
Yes. We'll go ahead and keep moving on, Nick.
Yeah, we'll look at the Chicago Bulls at the Memphis Grizzlies in this one here. Grizzlies are 8.5 point home favorites now. Total 226 now. There's been plenty of injuries and stuff like that. That's why this line's moved up. Tim, where are we looking at for this game?
Yeah, I looked at it last night at 6. It's 8.5 or 8 now. I still like it. I still think that the Grizzlies win this game by double digits at home. No Zach LaVine, no Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. That's a big chunk of their offense. You're going to have to get a lot from DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic, and then you're going to have to get others like Colby White and Ayo Dosunmu. He's getting points, and I don't see that. Memphis is really, really hot right now. I'm just going to keep rolling with them. There's no reason why I shouldn't. I know it's an 8-point spread, and it's a little bit much now against one of the better teams in the NBA. I think that Memphis wins this game by double digits at home, though.
Yeah, this one's a pass for me. I think I had this game around 8.5, and that is exactly where it is. I did bump up Memphis a little bit. If Chicago is healthy, this would be a play on the Bulls at 8.5. Not a shadow of a doubt in the world there. Yep. But the players out there, I had to bump up the Memphis Grizzlies a couple points, which took that out of a Chicago play and made it into a push or a pass, my bad. So passing on this game, no interest on the Grizzlies and Bulls.
Fair enough. Cody coming in here bragging, saying, "What up, boys? I won the buzzer beater."
I forgot to put my play in because I forgot I was still in that.
Hey, good job, dude.
Welcome to the club.
I'll win a contest one of these days. Smash the like button. Hell yeah, dude. ESP sponsored by that sweet green tea.
Yeah, I don't want them as a sponsor.
I'll take Arizona as a sponsor. Hell yeah.
Arizona, yes.
Memphis is good at home. Yes.
The green tea, no. We need sweet tea.
It don't matter what we're sponsored by if we get free stuff. I mean, We'll keep rolling, Nick.
Indiana Pacers at the LA Clippers in this next matchup here. Clippers are 1.5-point home favorites. Total of 209 in this game.
No, not interested. I'm gonna do it. This is
Stop it. Get some help.
This is not a pretty game. You're getting the Pacers, who have been struggling. They're 1-9 in their last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread, 3-16 on the road this year. Not a good team against a beat up to hell Clippers team, still without Paul George. He's out for a while. Luke Kennard is doubtful for today's game. And then a couple other bench players still beat up and out. This is not a game I'm interested in going after. I get leaning towards the over just because it's a 209, but I could see this one either being a no defense game or a no offense game. So I decided to have a no play game on this one. So I'm passing on this game.
Yeah, this was a pretty self-explanatory pass here. I had Clippers -2 as my projected line, so obviously not enough value to get involved in this game. So pass for me.
There we go. Let's keep on rolling. Getting through the slate pretty quickly, which is nice. Got 6 games left in the NBA. Sounds good. Let's go on to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Milwaukee Bucks are at the Atlanta Hawks in this one here. Bucks are 5.5-point road favorites here. Total 231.5. What's your thoughts on this game, Tim?
This one's a fade of the Hawks. I'm on the Bucks today -5.5. This Bucks team has been really, really bad lately. 2-8 last 10, 2-8 against the spread as well. Still without Clint Capella and Bogdanovich. When Milwaukee's only going to be without Drew Holiday. Trae Young has not been playing up to his potential. Giannis is playing like an MVP or a top 3, I should say, because I still like two guys over him right now. But this is a Buck spot for me. I feel like this is, Bucks are nothing in this one -5.5. I'm grabbing them.
Yeah, I passed on this game. It would be leaning towards the home dog once again for me here. But I had this game around 2.5. So this was actually a little bit of a stronger of a lean here towards the Hawks for me. As bad as they've been, I just think this number is a little too high. But once again, it's just a lean. I don't really want to go against the premium plays we put up or the plays we put up on the site. So if you didn't have the Bucks bet, I would have had probably the Hawks bet in this one.
That's fair. Let's keep rolling though. We're getting through this slate pretty nicely.
Yeah, our next matchup here, I actually do have a play on this one. I like this game. Blazers are at the Magic in this one here. Blazers are 2-point road favorite, total 216.5. What are you looking?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, this is another one of those ugly games. 7-25 for the Portland Trail Blazers this year, 3-14 on the road. Orlando goes hold my beer, 8-36 this year, 2-15 at home. Both teams have not been playing well lately. I will say, we will see the return of C.J. McCollum tonight, that's fantastic because I know he was out with a collapsed lung for a while. He is scheduled. He is not listed on the injury report. He should be back today. Granted, this will be his first game since December 4th, so he has not played in a month and a half. So it'd be a lean towards Portland. I guess I really can't lean towards either side, though. I'm passing on this game.
Yeah, this is a spot where I did get to a side here. I had this game around a 4 when I handicapped this. So I took the Blazers straight up here at -125. Forget about the 2 points. I just took them -125 here straight up to beat the Magic. I think obviously the Magic are not a very good basketball team. I think the Blazers are massively underachieving this year. I expect them to be a little bit better. And I think this line's a little too short here for me with this one. So I'm going to take the Blazers straight up -125 on this game.
There you go. Keep on rolling through these games. We're powering through them, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, the NBA, there's not too much to say. I just say what my number is and move on. Toronto Raptors at the Miami Heat in this one here. Heat are 3-point home favorites, total 208. Where are you looking here?
I was really, really close to betting the Raptors today. Ultimately decided not to. Bam Adebayo could be back today. He was officially listed as questionable, which he's been out for a while. So we'll see. Kyle Lowry, though, will not play in today's game due to personal reasons. I was close to betting Toronto. I did not pull the trigger, just because I want to know what Bam Adebayo is doing. If he's in, it would definitely be a Toronto play. But if he was out, I'm all right with passing, just because when big players come back, like Jimmy Butler, this will be Jimmy Butler's. I don't know. Jimmy Butler has been back. He's been back for the last 2 games that they played in. But this one seemed like a Toronto spot, but I'm not fading the Miami Heat at home. They've been pretty good at home this year, so I'm passing on this game.
Yeah, this is my last play of the night for the NBA, and I think this is the one. Tim said he was very close to betting Toronto. The reason he didn't is I talked him off of it, saying I really wanted to bet the Heat today, and I took the Heat straight up minus 145. I believe the price was here. Oh, minus 150. I think the Heat are the clear better team. They're at home. This has been a Heat team I've really liked most of the season, because even when they were injured and everything, and they have quite the depth, I've noticed.
They do have good depth.
So I really like this Miami Heat team. I think they're a team that I would probably pick to represent the Eastern Conference at this point.
I would see that.
So that may be a futures bet I may look to make is the Miami Heat to represent the Eastern Conference, which you can get at 575 right now. And the Miami Heat to win the whole thing at 14-1, I think is a definite interesting look here. They got the depth. I like this team overall. I got them at minus 150 to take care of business at home against the Raptors today.
As long as that team can stay healthy, then yeah, that'd be a good prop. But yeah, there we go. Mike Glennon's joking around. CSN, how are you typing with those claws? Because CSN is a rat. Yeah, rat. It's not my girlfriend, but that's not the point. Blazers Magic under. Why not? 3 games left, Nick. This will actually be my last game that I have playing.
Wow. We have the Phoenix Suns at the San Antonio Spurs. The Suns are 5-point road favorites in this game, total of 227. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I got the Suns. I just think it's too short of a line. They could be Suns could be without DeAndre Ayton, and then Cameron Johnson could be available today. He's still questionable for today's game, so we'll see what goes on there. I'm just on the Suns. I think this is just too short of a line, so I just picked them up -5. I think they should be I think they should win by double digits today against the Spurs team that is now healthy, but I'm not too high on right now. They're not a good home team. They do cover a decent amount at home. They're 11-9 covering at home, but Phoenix has been hot lately. 7-3, 6-4 against the spread, compared to a 2-8 and 3-7 against the spread for the Spurs. I'm just following the trends. I'm going with Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for me, props to the odds makers. You got this line 100% right. I had this game Phoenix -5. It's Phoenix -5. And self-explanatory here. I didn't bet it.
Fair enough. We'll go ahead and jump into these games. I will say the last 2 games I did not bet, but we'll go ahead and jump into them.
Yeah, I didn't bet them either, but let's go over them here. Oklahoma City Thunder are at the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks are 11.5-point home favorites. Total of 209.5. Where you looking?
It looks like Kristaps Porzingis will be back today. He played in the last game against Orlando. That's cool. Listen, I don't bet more than 10. Should Dallas win this game by a decent chunk? Yes. But if I had to bet anything in this game, it would be a lean towards Oklahoma City. They're the number 2 team against the spread this year, and they cover in games kind of like this, where they're humongous dogs. And that kind of is where I would want to go for this one, a lean towards Oklahoma City. But I'm not fading Dallas at the moment. Dallas is actually on a little bit of a nice run, 8-2, 7-3 against the spread. So it'd be a lean towards Oklahoma City, but I'm not betting this one.
Yeah, this is another one where props to the odds makers on this one. You got it right. I had it 11.5. It is 11.5. This is a pass.
There you go. And then we got this last game.
Yeah, we're with the Utah Jazz at the Los Angeles Lakers here. Jazz are 4.5-point favorites in this game, total of 232.
Yeah, it would have been a play on the Jazz, except for on the second leg of back-to-back. That's the only thing that kept me off of them. I love fading the Lakers. AD is still out. LeBron is still beat up. No Hassan Whiteside for the Jazz, but that didn't really stop him last night. Carmelo Anthony is questionable. This would be a lean towards the Jazz, but ultimately I just did not get to it. Even though fading the Lakers is a full-time job, I'm taking a day off today.
Yeah, and to end it off, once again, another props to the odds makers. I had this game at 4.5. It's 4.5. So you guys got that one right as well. So
stop giving props to the odd makers.
Well, they made the lines right.
It's Phoenix minus 4.5 now. I'm still fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm totally down. But that is all the NBA games. We kind of powered through those. We're half an hour into the stream and we're already done with a 10-game NBA slate. Good work. But we'll go ahead and jump in to some NHL. Yeah, NHL time. I will say I did cap this slate, so I have some plays. I have 5 plays. They've been scrolling across the bottom, but let's go ahead and start with this game.
Yeah, the Buffalo Sabres are at the Detroit Red Wings in this one here.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hold on, sorry. I'm supposed to be introducing these games, and you kind of did it wrong. We get the Detroit Red Wings taking on the future Stanley Cup champions, Buffalo Sabres. That's how you needed to do it. Red Wings are minus 130, total of 5.5. Where are you looking at this one, Nick? Do it.
I'm on the Buffalo Sabres money line. This is a pretty plain and simple revenge spot as well. Let me get my numbers up for this. We're looking at the Buffalo Sabres, who are the Detroit Red Wings, who are 17-17-5 heading into this game. They're 17-22 against the spread. They're 20-18 over under. They're 4-11-3 on the road. They're on the road at KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York. Taking on the Sabres, who are 11-20-6 this year. 22-15 against the spread. 16-18 over under. 6-11-2 at home though. The Detroit Red Wings are coming off of a 4-0 win over the Buffalo Sabres 2 days ago. Previous to that, they had lost 4 straight games to Winnipeg, San Jose, Anaheim, and the Kings. On the other side, we have the Sabres coming in off that 4-0 loss versus Detroit after that 4-1 win as plus 300 underdogs against the Nashville Predators. Previous to that, they had lost 6 straight games to the Lightning, to the Sharks, Bruins, Islanders, Devils, and Penguins. And this is a nice little revenge spot here. I had this game handicapped around a pick'em, so getting a nice little plus price here on plus 118, plus 120 with these Buffalo Sabres. I think that this is definitely a home underdog that is worth a look in this one, and I went with it. Plus 118, Buffalo Sabres.
Hey, Nick told me to cap the NHL slate. There's no way I'm having a card in the NHL and not putting the Buffalo Sabres on them. So Buffalo Sabres, money line. It's one of my 5 plays today. You're welcome. That's all the explanation I need.
And also fade the Red Wings on the road.
There you go. Let's go Wild. That's a weird team.
Wiley?
Wiley. Yeah.
Wiley Coyotes, okay.
1-800 camp. Stop it. Wild, okay. That makes sense. Dallas minus Dallas poop, okay.
The Cowboys he's talking about.
If that's what he's talking. Well, we talked about the Mavericks today too. Wings money line. No. Don't do it. Yes, do it. Sabres are bums. No. Mike Glennon. No. As much as I want to fade the Wings on the road, I'm only playing a small bet on the draw. Fair enough. Detroit 3-0 versus Buffalo 2. Well, that trend's going to break, Terry. How about this next game, Nick? What are you thinking?
Yeah, Minnesota Wild are at the. Why am I introducing these, Tim?
This
is hockey. You introduced.
Yeah, you know what? Okay. We get the Minnesota Wild, Minnesota Mild, going up against the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado is a slight 220 favorite in this game. Total is 6.5. Where are you looking in this one, Nick?
I'm gonna get a little wild in this game. I'm on Minnesota plus the goal and a half, and I'm on the money line as well. I bet this money line yesterday, thinking, okay, this game is going to go down a little bit because people are going to take the Wild as an underdog, and no, I was wrong on that one. They've gone all the way up to plus 195 now. I got it at plus 161, so I got an awful price here with the Minnesota Wild, expecting them to go down in price rather than up. I like the Wild in this spot, plus the goal and a half, plus the on the money line as well. And I'm also looking a little bit towards that team total over. If you wanted to get to the over, it was over 6 yesterday. They opened at 6 at like minus 135, minus 140. I couldn't really lay that much juice on the over in that spot. I think you blindly bet Colorado overs, and you'll be fine. But I'm gonna take a side in this one. I'm gonna go with the Wild plus the goal and a half, and on the money line in this spot. I think they're very live underdogs against the Avalanche today.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just go Avalanche, take them on the puck line, money line, I'm on the Wild. When you're getting that good of a price, I got him plus 1.5 at the minus 125 that it was at. I think it's a solid spot for them. Minnesota is they're a really good team. 22-10-2 this year. Colorado's a step above them right now, 24-8-3. I feel like this is a spot where, even though Minnesota's a little bit banged up right now, I think they can keep it close. Maybe even win this game. So Minnesota Wild plus the goal and a half.
I like it.
Cowboys. There you go. That's what I figured. Wild. Tease to Colorado over 5.5. I like it.
Yeah.
Wow. Fire Tim. Man, says the guy that's trying to get a job over here. So careful, Terry. Just playing over, that's fair. Wild spread or moneyline spread, either one. Team total over 2.5. Wild is your favorite play of the day.
I can get involved in that. I don't trust Colorado's defense.
Good luck. I think it's 4-2 in favor of Colorado, but over for show. Get it?
It's gonna be a great game.
Yep. We'll keep on rolling through these. The Kings are at San Jose taking on the Sharks. This one's a pick 'em. Total of 5.5. Nick, where are you looking?
Yeah, I like this game. And this line's moved against me, and I'm still okay with it. We have LA Kings and San Jose Sharks in this one here. Kings have been a really good team for me lately. They've been a team I've made some money with, and I might add their money line onto today's card, or at least their team total over. But I like the over in this game, even though both these teams are trending towards the unders this year. Their expected goals in the last 5 games tell me otherwise, that we should expect some more goals in this game. 6.25, 9.89, 6.37, 8.22, 9.61 expected goals in the last 5 games for the Kings. The average is 8.064 for the Kings in their last 5. For the Sharks in their last 4 have been a 6.51, a 6.70, 7.06, and a 5.63. They expect a lot of goals in both these teams' games so far, and it's a 5.5. I thought that was a very reasonable price there. I like the over in this game, over 5.5. And let me see what the price is for this one. 2.5 at minus 135. Give me the Kings team total over 2.5 at minus 135 as well in this game. I think they put up at least 3 goals. I would lean towards the Kings on the money line as well. But I'm going to go with over 5.5 and Kings team total over 3.5 in this matchup.
Okay. I passed. All right. We'll keep on moving. Fire Tim and replace him with me. All right. What do you got for NBA today? There you go. Kidding. Yeah. Sure you are. Trying to steal my job. Give me the Kings. There you go.
I like the Kings.
Kings team total over 2.5. They've been making money. Why not? How about this beauty of a matchup, though, Nick? The Montreal Canadiens are Coyotes are favorites. When else have you been able to say this year? Have they ever been favorites?
I have to take a look at that. But
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, yeah, we kind of figured that one out. But
I think this is the ultimate 1-800-GAMBLER game of the year, the ultimate bum fight, and I love this game. I really do. Currently, I'm looking back at all the games that the Avalanche have played this year. I'm trying to find one where they're at least a minus 105 or something like that. And guess what? There's not a single damn game. The closest they've been to a even money is on October 16th. They were a plus 110 against the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh, come on. Really?
They were a plus 110 against the Buffalo Sabres. And this is a team, my bad. They want to know the last time they were a favorite was on October 2nd against the Anaheim Ducks. They were minus 124. That was a preseason game.
Oh, jeez.
So, Arizona as a favorite? You know I'm getting down on that. I got him at minus 107 here. This Coyotes team, I mean, they've been competing lately. I will say that. And if you're getting a little frisky, I saw this as a comment here. I was going to take it up a notch. I was going to say Coyotes on the puck line plus 205. I may jump in on that because I think this is the spot here where the Coyotes, they're feeling a little confident with themselves. Karel Vejmelka has looked absolutely amazing in net, other than I think the 4 goals he gave up against Colorado the other night. But you know what I mean. He's looked really good, and this Montreal Canadiens team is a team I'm looking to fade here. So Arizona money line here. I might want to take a shot on the puck line. I really do. I might take a shot on their puck line later in the day. Let's see how the early games go, and if they go well, I might add the Arizona puck line minus 1.5, which I never thought I'd be laying a goal and a half with the Coyotes this year, but I might do it today.
Yeah, this is another game I would play in, and I got the under. I think this one can be like a 3-1 Coyotes type game, and I got the under 5.5. I think this is just a low-scoring, ugly game with two teams that can't shoot. Vejmelka's been playing really well, and I mean I don't know the name of the Canadiens goalie right now. Is it Allen?
There's Jake Allen.
Jake Allen.
And
is he playing today?
Let me see.
I should know this, but I'm not a hockey person, so.
It's expected to be Montembeault in net. Jake Allen is currently injured. He's expected to do back on the 20th. So it looks like it's going to be Samuel Montembeault, who is 1-6 this year, the 3.89 goals allowed average, and an .895 save percentage.
But
so guess what?
It is Vejmelka, though.
Vejmelka is confirmed. So you know what that's going to mean? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it live on YouTube. For the first time this season, give me Arizona minus a goal and a half at plus 205 in this one here. I'm going to big ball it here. Give me the Coyotes on the puck line.
Let's do it. I just have the under for this game, so there you go. Yeah, Terry was laughing at us. That's fair. I'll
be laughing on the way to the bank when the Coyotes win 3-0.
I think he was laughing when I asked him what his NBA plays were.
No.
Because he said he wanted to replace me, so if he wants to replace me, there you go. Or, you know what? Put NBA aside. What's your Russian table tennis plays? Come on. I've made like 13 units in Russian table tennis the last 2 days, so let's keep rolling. Coyotes money line all the way to the bank. Barn burner, LOL pass. Coyotes and reg if you're feeling frisky. Bucks Hawks over 231. Why not? I think that could be a higher scoring game. Florida Panthers best team. Okay.
I would have them potentially number 1 in the NHL. Yeah, why not? I think they are. If I had to pick a team judged on current form to go to the NBA Finals. I mean, the NBA Finals. I'm reading. I just read just that one. But and to go to the Stanley Cup, it's the Panthers from the Eastern Conference right now.
Okay. Yotes minus 1.5. Just fade Denver easy. Hey.
Just fade the Wild then.
I'll fade the Wild. Don't make me fade the Wild. They're against a Colorado team. I'll do it. Keep going.
Yeah, you're just trying.
Love you, Terry.
You're just trying to fight with Terry right now.
Until they win a playoff game on the road. And Terry's left.
Florida. Yeah.
There you go. We'll go ahead and keep moving on. And can this one be another one?
Yeah. Go.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is another one of those 1-800 gambler type games, but I have a play in it. We get the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the Seattle Kraken. It's about a pick'em in this game. Seattle's a slight favorite. Total of 5.5. Nick, where are you looking at this one?
This will be a good old-fashioned pass. You know how I love me some bum fights, and you know how I really like these really bad teams. This game I had ranked as a pick'em, and I think I had the number for the total around 5.5. My expected total for this one is a 5.53. So I think this line's spot on. I had the Kraken on a -105. I think this line's spot on. So for a really nice, good old-fashioned bum fight, this will be a pass. I'll lean towards the Hawks. I'll lean towards the Hawks in this one. I don't trust them particularly on the road, though. But if you look at their expected goals, they should be winning 4 of their last 5 games. Their only expected loss was against Vegas. So this is a Blackhawks team that they look like a bet-on team currently. By the way, their expected goals are going. They're out-chancing teams. Granted, the teams that they're out-chancing are the Ducks, Canadiens, Blue Jackets, and Coyotes. Granted, the Kraken are among those teams.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The Kraken are among those teams, but I mean, the Ducks are the best out of those 4 teams that I mentioned. But this would be a lean towards the Hawks, but I'm not getting involved.
I'll get involved. I'm on the Hawks. I got them at close to even money earlier. I believe that's what I got them at. I don't really remember. Let me see. The Blackhawks +101. Yep. I think it's a good spot for them. Kraken have played like an expansion team the last 10 games. They've won one of their last 10 games. Not in their favor now. Their only win in their last 10 games was against San Jose, and that was on December 14th. They haven't won in over a month. Why would I want to bet on?
They haven't won since the return from the COVID break.
Correct. And I'm going to continue to fade them today. I get plus money on the Blackhawks. I'll take it. Give me Chicago money line as my 4th play. I think I have one more later on. Yep, one more game, and I'll be later on.
Yeah, I don't blame you for fading the Kraken right now. The Kraken have been really bad lately, so yeah. But no, I didn't get involved in this one.
There you go. Fade the Wild and you lose all your money. Bet. Okay. Hawks, yes. Hawks have won 4 straight games. There you go. Blackhawks money line. I would take your Wild if they were at home today. That's fair. Sorry for your Seattle team. I don't know why you're apologizing to us. We're not in Seattle. And Justin finds this funny. 3 more games, Nick. We get the Philadelphia Flyers heading to New York to face off against the Islanders. Islanders are around a 175 favorite, total of 5.5 in this game. Where are you looking?
I'm going to look towards the home team in this spot here. New York Islanders, the Flyers coming into this game 13, 17, and 7. Not a good season for the Flyers. I've faded them plenty of times this year and have made pretty decent money doing so. 19 and 18 against the spread this year, 17 and 20 over under, 7, 9, and 4 on the road. Islanders, this is a do or die time for them. I feel like they can still be a fringe postseason team if they can start getting a run together and beating bad teams like the Flyers. They're 11, 13, and 6 right now, so not a great record. 12 and 18 against the spread, 10 and 19 over under, 5, 6, and 3 at home. And this is a spot here where I think they should take care of business in this one. I think this also is sneaky over potentially in this spot here. Even though we think Islanders, unders, I think the Flyers may be able to play a fast enough pace to make this game go over because the Flyers have gone over 5.5 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. So it should be a lean towards the over in this game. I think this is like a 4-2 type of game where the Islanders win it. I'm on the Islanders in regulation. I got it at -120. I think they take care of business in this game. This should be a game they win. It wouldn't surprise me if this is a 3-2 type of game where the Islanders win. But I like the Isles and Reg in this spot.
Fair enough. I pass on this game. That's all. I'm not going to elaborate on games I didn't bet because I don't know my hockey and I don't want to seem stupid. Under 5.5. That's fair. Flyers first period puck line. And Justin wants to release the Kraken, who haven't won in over a month. All right, that's fair. This will be the last game that I have something in, but we still have two. We got one more game after this.
And the game after this is probably my best bet of the day.
There you go. The Nashville Predators are in St. Louis and taking on the Blues. Total of 6 in this game. St. Louis is a slight 125 favorite. Nick, where are you looking?
Yeah, this is definitely a game that I found kind of interesting here. I got a play on the total. I like the over 5.5 in this game. Nashville comes into this one 24-12-3. They're 23-16 against the spread, 22-17 over under, 13-6-3 away from Nashville. Usually this is a really good home team and struggles on the road. They've looked actually not bad on the road this year. They play one of the best home teams in hockey though today. The Nashville Predators are 22-11-5, 21-17 against the spread, 17-19 over under, 15-4-2 at home. And this is a St. Louis team that last game pushed Toronto to the absolute brim and kept it close the entire game while missing most of their top 9. I believe they're getting some of those players back. I think Tarasenko is coming back. Perron is going to be, Perron's not back. Shen is back. And there was one other that they were missing that they're getting back as well. So the only ones they're missing is Pavel Buchnevich and David Perron. I like this. I like the over in this spot here. If we look at expected goals for the Predators and the Blues, more so the Predators, they've had 3 of their last 5 games have expected goals of 8.5 or higher. So other than the only games they've gone under this, the 5.5, whatever, is games where they play Boston and Buffalo. Buffalo doesn't generate too many chances, and they're generally a lower expected goals team, and so is Boston. But when they play higher paced games like what the Blues can bring, I think this game goes over. I had this game projected around a 6.521 as an expected goals number. So I like over 5.5 in this game. I'll go over 6 in this one as well.
There you go. My final play of the day, I'm on Nashville. I'm getting them at plus money. They've been pretty good their last 10 games, 6-2, and then they went to overtime twice and lost in overtime. They've been a really solid team. I know the Blues have won 7 out of their last 10 as well. So both teams looking pretty good, but if I can get plus money on a Nashville team that's been really good this year, I'm going to jump on it. So Nashville Predators, I got them at plus 124, I believe, or something in that range. So Nashville. Yeah.
Now, Nashville has looked really good this year. I do expect some regression coming from them later down the line because their expected goals numbers say they should be losing some of these games that they're winning. But I think that at plus money, that's not a bad look there, Tim.
There you go. Parlayed the third period over in this game with third period over in Colorado, Minnesota at plus 110.
Nice.
Over 1.5. I like it. You want $280 on DK with the Chiefs. Good job. I lost money on the Steelers. Justin likes the Blues. Cool. Final game, and I know Nick really likes this one. And I will say in our hockey group chat, I find it very enjoyable to watch Nick and Terry go back and forth constantly because they never agree on anything, which is super funny to me. And this is another one of those games. The Penguins are in Vegas taking on the Golden Knights. This one's a pick 'em. Total of 6. Nick, where are you running with this one?
Yeah, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins coming into this game. They're 22-10-5 this year. They're 18-19 against the spread, 18-18 over under, 12-5-3 on the road. Vegas 24-14-2 this year, 16-23 against the spread, 23-14 over under, 12-9-2 at home this year. Now we have the red hot Pittsburgh Penguins coming into this game. They're winning 8 of their last 10 games. They've looked amazing doing it. Tristan Jarry has been really good at net. And we have the Vegas Golden Knights here who have lost 4 of their last 5 games. They've been struggling as of late, and this is a pick-em? And you're telling me that? Give me the Vegas Golden Knights in this spot. Looking at my numbers here, they should be winning some of these games that they've been losing. And I expect some positive regression here for the Vegas Golden Knights. I think everybody's going to look at what the Penguins have done in their last 12, 14 games. Looked absolutely amazing. And they're going to look at Vegas, and they're struggling here, and they're going to automatically flock to the Penguins here. I think this Penguins is a trap spot. Vegas Golden Knights, in their last 5 games, they should be 4-1. They should have won against Toronto 2.76, 2.2 to 2.28, 2.02 to 1.59 against the Chicago Blackhawks, 3.76 to 2.03 against the Rangers, 3.99 to 2.48 against the Predators. They're outchancing their opponents. They're getting higher danger chances, and it's just puck luck right now for them. And it's goaltenders standing on their heads against them. And on the other side, the Penguins, they should have lost 3 of their last 5 games. They got dominated against San Jose, and they lost that game. They should have lost that game by 2 goals, 4.21 to 2.30. They should have gotten blown out in that game. They got blown out against the Kings. This is the last game of a West Coast road trip for these Penguins, and this is an awful scheduling spot. This is, I think, the 6th game of their road trip, where they went to Philly, Dallas, Anaheim, LA, San Jose, and then they finish in Vegas. This is always a very difficult road trip for East Coast teams, traveling through California and then finishing in Vegas. And then a bunch of teams this year have had this similar road trip and went to Vegas and then finished in Seattle. So luckily the Penguins didn't get that far there, but this is an awful, awful spot for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. I expect a flat spot here for them. I feel like this is a game where also they just want to go back home to Pittsburgh after being on the road since the 6th. This has been a long road trip for them here. So I'm going to go with the Vegas Golden Knights here, minus 105. And I also bet their puck line at plus 215. This is another one here. Knights. Go Knights, go. This is my favorite bet of the day. Give me the Vegas Golden Knights here on the money line and the puck line. I feel the same way about Vegas tonight that I did the Kings 2 nights ago. And the Kings won that game and covered the puck line.
There you go. I passed. All right. Hey, Mr. Supness is on VGK. And this is, I knew. All right. I just want to, I'll mention something later. Terry and Nick, I'll have to talk to both of you guys. No fighting. Under 6. Thoughts on the under, Nick?
I think 6 is the right number. I think 4-2 Vegas is the score tonight.
AJ's, really? Do you have to call it a lock? Cooper Cup over 7.5 receptions. Hey, yeah, you know what? That's fine. You could lock that up. Go Cardinals.
I ain't gonna bet the under on that one though.
Vegas 1-4 in their last 5. Pens 12-2. Yeah,
Nick, just let the public keep thinking that. Let the public look at their recent results, have a lot of recency bias, and not look at the spot for what it is.
VGK under 1.5 goals first period. So first period under.
Yeah.
They should have been finding ways to lose. Pens have a huge advantage in goals against and penalty kill.
I'm just saying I'm expecting positive regression for the Vegas Golden Knights in this game.
There you go. Burn last 2 times on the Pens period. Puck line. Got to hop off.
Yeah.
Nice Knights pick. I'll be on it.
Yes.
VGK I like. VGK also rested a whole entire week.
Yeah.
Knights win tonight.
Yes.
There you go. That is everything for today. We've made it through the show in less than an hour. Good job, Nick. All right. But before we jump into a recap and all that good stuff, we'll go ahead and play the bumper, and then we'll do housekeeping and recap and head on out.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
You should listen to her. She's it's a good promo. We went 9-1 on our college basketball yesterday. Looking to have another really good day today. Pitt played too many games past week on 2 days rest. Yeah, teams with 7 days off normally don't play too well. Well, We'll have to find out tonight. Watch the game tonight, and we'll figure it out. CSN. Yes, that is CSN. But quick housekeeping before we jump into our recap. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, and the Earle Sports Bets website, along with our TikTok, is all linked down below. We actually just hit 100 followers on TikTok, so that was pretty cool. Wow. Yeah. Now we're at 101. So keep following us on TikTok. We appreciate all the support over there as well. Having some fun videos planned for the next couple of days with that. So check that out. Link all those links in the description down below. Speaking of Picks and Parleys, Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick live now. Higgs live around 12. 1:30 will be Detroit Lenny with Matic Monday. Put in your 3-team parlays. Minus 200 juice. Put your juice in there with it. Have it all presented the right way. Do not piss off Lenny. He will kick you off the board. So there you go. And then game time decision at 6. And then there'll be some free picks videos and stuff coming out tonight. So make sure you guys check out all of that good stuff. Increasing my bet. Well, you're just throwing more money. Are you doing that just to get at Nick?
Yeah, in the group chat, he says I have them all fired up now.
It should be a close game. Yes, it should. All right. Recap for today in the NBA. I got the Pelicans plus 5.5, Cleveland minus 3, Charlotte minus money line, Memphis minus 8, Milwaukee minus 5.5, and Phoenix minus 5. In the NHL, I have the Wild plus 1.5, Buffalo on the money line, under in Arizona, Nashville money line, and the Blackhawks money line. Nick, what are you looking?
Yeah, I got a decent amount of action today. Arizona Cardinals, for starters, for Monday Night Football here, plus the 3.5 and the plus 155 on the money line. And then I'm going to go with, in the NBA, all money lines here, Philadelphia 76ers, Cleveland Cavaliers, Portland Trailblazers, and Miami Heat. I'm on the Buffalo Sabres money line. I'm on Minnesota plus the 1.5 and the money line. I'm on the Kings and Sharks over 5.5, as well as the Kings team total over 2.5. I'm on the Coyotes minus 107. I'm on the Coyotes minus 1.5 at plus 205, which I don't think I'll make that bet again all season long unless they play Montreal again. I'm on the Islanders in regulation against the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm on the Nashville Predators and St. Louis Blues over 5.5. And I'm going to finish it off with a little VGK on the money line and on the puck line. Viva Las Vegas.
All right, that should do it. Nick, finish on out the stream for today.
Yeah, that should just about wrap it up for this week. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out the video here at Earle Sports Bets, or we go live, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that should just about do it for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys, and good.